I'm gonna just wait. Joint. What is my phone at? Cheeseworld21. Yeah, man, like.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken in the end zone. Pushing through the contact. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready? Yellow lady. Come on, boy. Sammy. Don't be scared of it. 49.
Breeze now, first down. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready?
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Watch twins. Whip. Watch the whip.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Second and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Watch out. Jump.
Shotgun now for Breeze. His throw incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it'll bring up third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Watch QB drop.
Now Breeze on third down. It's caught. Smith. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Get him here.
Switch. Check three.
They do go for it. It's Breeze.
Oh my God!
Michael Thomas.
He looked like I thought he was going to
be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on fourth down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
No.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Check 31, check 31. Deuce, we're good, we're good. I'm full, ready. Here we go. Stay at home, stay at home. Right here.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
He's coming. Double up.
From the gun on third down, Breeze finding Taysom Hill complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Broncos
No
defense,
touchdown
man.
there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, Charlie. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Ready.
Lock now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Rush in. 80 weapon.
In on second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Check three.
On third and long, it's Locke.
Oh, my
Pressure
God.
gets to him again. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Third and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, first and 10.
Ready. Hey, check. Hey. Eyes on 13. Watch the curl. Whoa.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. That's hauled in by Jerry
They let me
Cole.
drop.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard
I had the triangle button,
just
I'm not
shy of the
jumping.
20. A good
Oh,
pickup
my
there,
God.
26 yards.
The fuck? It must be the Broncos then.
Easy.
These niggas don't jump.
51, Mike.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard
I
line.
hit the fucking button
10 yards
twice.
on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Damn.
Any explosive
He
run, you
didn't
can almost
jump.
feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach
God
tell me
damn.
before, they
Team
always told his
trash.
runners, Run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
I see. He threw 2 dumb passes that got off.
On second down, Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, so that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
They don't jump, I see. I can't play with the Broncos again. They don't like jumping.
Hey, easy.
Here's Kamara trying to run for him. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. The kick by Lutz is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0.
Yeah, you thinking it's the control?
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like they're slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Do a lot of play action fucking plays. I don't like play action. They got a lot of fucking play actions.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Them niggas is coming from the other side of the fucking field.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Broncos.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Took the ball. You draw Porter. Check. Lucky. Kill. Topper. Hey, high 7. Shoot.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
I ain't got much. Go on here,
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Do that. Go over there.
Here's Locke. Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Locke to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Here we go. Here we go. 51 to Mike. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. 5'9". 51 Mike. Mike 51.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
Oh, I got cut off.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now a first down carry, it's Kamara. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Hey, easy. Mike 51, Mike 51. All day, just like that, just like that. 51 to Mike, 51 to Mike.
On 2nd and 11 now, Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't it?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field.
Stops.
They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. And once his kick is good. And that will make our score 9-0. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football
3 stops, fellas. That's
tells
3.
us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Back to the ground, this time to Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First down, Denver.
I hate when they get caught up. Man, that shit kills me.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Safe. Shit. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
4X3, 218, chopper. Jim. Check out. Look at me. Go. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Oh, he could have
Just keep
jumped
2
on that,
hands on the
back.
football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Saints going to call the
I ain't
first
got
of
no
their
control over that.
timeouts.
They be drawing
As the
on
clock
this
will
game.
stop with just
I
under
ain't do
30
that. He
seconds
did
to
that.
go in the first half.
I just want to go straight. Fucking animations. That shit is crazy. I ain't got no control over that. That's what he did.
3 buds. Go.
Damn! Yo, man, he get a fucking juke. I ain't want to do that. That's his move.
Locked to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Dumb niggas be fucking. Shit.
On the set. Mike 51. No chance. Shoot. Now.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Oh, shit.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I didn't even know it was 2nd quarter.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I didn't even know it was 2nd quarter.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Damn. I didn't even know it was 2nd quarter. I didn't even know it was 2nd quarter.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game.
Damn.
What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Collarbone tackle. I didn't know it was 2nd quarter. That's my
Emphasizing
fault.
the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positives.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer.
I had no idea it was 2nd quarter. I forgot. You played with...
Struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
I had no idea it was 2nd
Ball
quarter.
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo! Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Go.
Block now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now.
That was a good pass. The play was
like
just
that,
broken.
though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Hey, Orville. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
On 1st down, Rock. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Ready.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, Foxtrot. 54. Mike 54. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 25. Recon, 152 fighter.
Here's Lindsey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That good for 19 at a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Check, check. Fresno.
Again, it'll be free.
Oh, my God.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal.
Tighten up. Pull together.
They'll try and run. Freeman. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
McManus's point after is good. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Ship.
I think so. I don't know.
Breeze now on 1st down.
Oh! He didn't even mean to catch that!
He's at the 30. And they do
didn't even go to
again,
him.
but he takes it to the 25.
That fucking ball, he got blocked off, and that's how he caught the fucking ball. It wasn't even going to Cook.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the
It
way
wasn't
down
even going to
inside
Cook.
the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Damn. Yo. Cook just happened to be there.
Check 24.
That's crazy. That fucking ball wasn't going to Cook.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Damn, y'all.
An incomplete
Broncos
pass leads to
D ain't
2nd
nothing,
and 10 from the 25.
Check three. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Kamara trying the right side. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I'm going back to you. Easy. 51's the mic. Tackles. 51's Mike. Sammy. Hey, watch the slant. Hey, Mike 51. Watch the run.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Hello?
And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the... Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Extra point from McManus is good. Back now here live in New Orleans, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Now McManus on to kick this one off.
The Broncos B is trash. I can't.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their deep.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
51 to mine. If you don't get this, boy. Hey, kill. You think you gonna get this? He's opposite. Slam. Undercrush.
Now Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The Saints on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Stay with your man. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Back. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Breeze now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
He's waiting on that
receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
It's the big one. I'm giving them a run with the Broncos.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I'm giving them a run with the Broncos.
Hey, easy. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Rip right. Tighten up. We're good. Tie 4. Ready. Slam. Check. Crunch.
The Saints do snap it. It's
got him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's crazy.
The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Down. 90 Wolf. 54. Let's go one more. Check 43.
That's the kid.
Switch. 80 weapon. Clear.
On 1st down, it's Lindsey. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. On second
down,
Freeman.
Slow.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down.
He just slow, that's all.
Come on, set. 50, plant. You.
There we go. It's the one. Watch out for the bullshit. The Cameron Jordan. third down speed through.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Oh, my gosh.
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Oh,
After
God.
the delay, they're backed up even further for third
I
and
hit the
long.
fucking button. All right, that's what we need.
To throw it is Lock.
That's caught. No, fucking animations.
Those passes out. Always make you hold your
fucking
breath.
animations.
Like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to
Fucking
affect
animations,
the
man.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
Damn.
And McManus able to put it through, and that'll push the lead
Fucking
up to 8.
animations, man.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we
They
needed
just
to
take
do.
away a
Kept this
little bit of the
one-score game.
animations.
Yeah, without a
This
doubt,
should have been
because they
cool.
were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position.
Motherfucker was in
but
the
it's not
air,
out of reach yet.
caught the
Okay,
ball,
being able to hold them
did
to
a whole
field goal
fucking
means
slow
that they do
motion
have a
move, and the
chance
man
to
came
come back
over.
in this game.
Oh my gosh.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Damn.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
They get rid of that shit. Oh, if they get rid of the I see what they be focused on. They focused on the excitement of the game. Fuck all that. That shit pissing people off.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field,
They
ready
trying
to
to
get
get
their drive
excitement out
started.
of this shit.
And
No,
on that
man,
last
that was
drive,
caught.
went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
Take them
And sometimes
underneath.
when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach
Take them
saying, I
underneath.
believe in my offense. Sometimes
Swat.
the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
You
happened
think that
there.
factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Hey, exit.
I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Kill.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze.
Ah!
And his throw is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything
One
open.
thing's for
And this
sure.
play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on
Von
2nd
Dome
down.
not getting burnt. I can press. Von Dome one of the best backs. He ain't gonna get burnt.
21. Mike 51.
Throwing now is Breeze.
Von Dome ain't getting burnt. Von Dome ain't getting burnt by him.
Loss here as he's taken down. Adam Gotsis.
Von Dome ain't getting burnt on that left side of the field.
15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down.
Better throw to the right side wide because Von Dome ain't getting burnt.
And we've got a 1-score game.
Von Dome ain't getting burnt, baby. Best one-on-one coverage out there.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2
Oh
remaining.
shit,
We'll be
Rob
back
struggling
after
with the
this.
Broncos.
So Breeze is going to stay
Better
out
throw to
there.
that right
And
side
they're
of
going
the
to go
field.
for this on 4th down.
Von Dome ain't getting burnt, player.
Alert 3. Hey, easy.
I'm on Kamari ass.
51 to Mike.
I slant him on some nut shit, and I'm going to pick it.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Von Dome ain't getting burnt, player.
Check.
You better have enough time. You know how fast this game is.
Check.
Get him.
Watch it.
Hurry.
Easy.
Bark at him.
Bree's going to go on 4th down.
Oh, shit.
And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And they're going to get this beyond
He stopped. That's how he caught me.
Taken down. They keep the game
I thought he was
alive,
going to keep
at
running. He
least for
caught
the
me, though.
moment, as it's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mike 51. Mike 51. That's right, baby.
He caught me with that one. I thought he was going to keep running.
Bang, 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 bang. Wait a second.
What's up?
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Ready, 5-8, 5-8.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Easy. Mike 51. You better be afraid of me.
To throw is Breeze.
That shit,
And,
yeah.
oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Got it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. For even a 1st down and more. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Every player I know
wow,
tends
you
to
let
play
the
the game in
Broncos
his
give you a
mind
run,
before it
dog.
actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game,
Can't do that,
this would be
man.
his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
Fuck out of here. Do it, man.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown
you
there,
let Broncos
you got to
give
feel
you a
good
run,
about your
dog.
chances.
McManus now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Dang. Found out Wobb's falling off, man.
After the touchdown, here's McManus
Wobb's
now
falling
to
off.
kick it
You don't let
away.
the Broncos get him.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Got one more in. I might bring out Jacksonville next.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get
This is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Broncos.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And they take a knee. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And they will take a knee here.
Let the Broncos give you a run, Rocks.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was
player
really
of the
interesting.
game.
Probably
2
took the paint
tackles,
off
1
the walls with some of the
touchdown, 1
words that were
interception.
said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan,